We are live. We are ready. We are telling everyone that we're live and ready. Hell yeah, we are. Cool. We set up here. We're set up over here. So now, what I'm gonna do is get up my 100% guide because I don't want to miss any secret characters since that's what we're doing this time. That's what I'm doing this time because I didn't get all the secret characters when I first played this game. That's for sure. Okay. We are set up here. That is excellent. Let's load up our game. All right. Looking at the poster, you'll manage to get Gabby off her mind even for just a little bit. Have a very nice day. Got that rent due on the 30th. Alright, today's the 27th. In game. Let's make sure I got that over there. Okay. I do. That is good. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you can click on her and have her make that face. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Hey, Zami. Hello, Mojave. Mojave. Hello. Danny. What's going on? Hold to unlock. Got some new stuff from the Augmented Eye. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. Members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City rumors that the group's leader not trust. Huh. I do love all the little references, just the world building that is done in this is always fantastic. IMO. I think it is. I think it's excellent. Got my mug. Got my drink. Time for me to pour it. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held in Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money to the local market, Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Taylor. Taylor the Brain, tired of name change requests. Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola and Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped in the finished version was a stray comment about how people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. Huh? I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AA team. I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances to become a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Brian the Brain. That's mean that people would try to get him to do that for a joke. Try to get him to change his name. That's extremely rude. We won't have that. Pour in my beer. Wonderful. All right. Believe we're ready to go to work. Tuesday, December 27th. Good evening. Cool. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey, no, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. A client of his? Back. You coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. It's a good point. We're depressing people. You're not depressing, Jill. You're not depressing. A note from Gabby. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? But because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot. Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out in this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. Hi. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. Excuse me. One day of fear for a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. I'll just leave it as is. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays. What else we got going on here? I'll put Jillian on. There we go. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Ahem. Sorry for that outburst. Why, you look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you give me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet. That's 1, 2. Give it a little 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Mix it up. Cobalt velvet. Serve it up. Here. You meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wound's been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Ahem. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she left no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? Ooh, she has old ways going on here. There was a rough spot with Say was a teen. Uh-oh, what'd she do? Mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. Uh-oh. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to get back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. Moonblast. 6. Give it a 1. Oop, there we go. On the rocks, we got blend this one. I need new gloves. These are small and tight and hard to do things with. Moonblast. Serve it up. Here you go. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. You know, back when Say reappeared, it seemed that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but... She was devastated, you know? She was afraid. Tired. It hit me quite hard, not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before. I guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stresses with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Cat boomer target. Well, she has her security staff with her, so it's not a problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. Look, it's Say. Try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city. They either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Nice, 2 beers. But I just want one. I'm asking one from me, adding one to your order. Say. Say, please. Please say. Please. Say is adorable, you know? She really is adorable. Also, you know, a muscle mommy to some. To most, I suppose. No objections here. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Say? Where's Say?" Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. I mean, you look a little older than her. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. Dog in a jar. Managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. My goodness. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure. It's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. Also make up for not coming last time. We'll get them at the party. It'll be great. We played Truth or Dare, had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Something classy for Say. So we'll just get her Cobalt Velvet. That's nice and classy. And, well, technically expensive, right? So, listen. We gotta pay our rent. That's important. We gotta pay our rent. So if they want a classy drink, classy drinks are expensive, you know? Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? Her birthday is Christmas. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got it in her head that by being born the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. Stella. That's both ridiculous and adorable. She had over, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. The story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she'd worry about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period when you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Yeah, come on. Expected as much, told her as much. I couldn't see anything making me be like my teenage self. Well, there's a lot at play there, I guess, to going hand in hand with that. Hey, Caitlin B, how you doing? But I also understand, you know, being longtime friends with someone and being worried that bad experiences would cause them to do previous things or whatnot, or get an attitude, but not so much as to completely change their personality again, especially when it's been many, many years ago. Get me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for the bubbly girl. So technically a Cobalt Velvet is also bubbly. It feels like cheating that we can just do this. Just giving her the same thing again. Here you go. It's bubbly. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna find out how Stella got that eye. I feel you shouldn't tell me that. Uh-oh. She told you my story. Means she likes you enough. It's fine. You remember when I told you one white knight saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. Dunno. We were at the park and he held us hostage. At one point they tried to approach and he just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He gouged Stella's eye out. That's kind of crazy, actually. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know I could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella's screams. It's chilling. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helmet and put it on anguished Stella. I passed out. When I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently the kick ruptured a couple of organs and I was put on emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg telling me to wake up. Damn. Just damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came. I think he's the one that saved us. Huh. No fucking way. Virgilio? Really? What made you think that? Is Virgilio an ex-white knight? Sure, more pounds and years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? Ask for Virgilio there. Ah, yes, the Steampunk Museum. The best place to go hang out. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. I wasn't expecting that connection. I actually had forgotten that they mentioned anything about who he really was. But, you know. Let's see, where was I? Over here. Save it up. Boom. Back we go. It's now safe to keep playing. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There she is again. On the TV up top, bonking there. Changing our channel. Wonder if I left food for 4. Wow. Well, we left food for Kingston. Kingston's upstairs hanging out there, though. Doing cat things. He's actually, So... I forget the name of what it is, but it's like... a baby's, like, bed on wheels. Shit, what is the word for it? It's got wheels, and it's a bed, and you can, like, move it around. Put a baby in it. Not a carriage. Bassinet. That's it. A bassinet. Exactly. That's what it is. Bassinet is the name of it. So Kingston is currently laying in the bottom part, like not the bassinet itself, but like the area underneath that has netting to like hold stuff. He's laying in that part. I couldn't find him. I was like going nuts, looking all over the house, trying to find where Kingston was. And then I just see him down there and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And he's just like, what? He's just comfy there. He's just hanging out in his comfy. So he's been up there for the past like 3-4 hours, just chilling in there. He's having a great time. Being the most cat, yes. It's pretty great actually. So he's still up there. I'm sure he'll come down and start meowing at me at some point. But he has food for now. I cleaned his water fountain today. So now that's all nice and clean. Much of Maniac, I have something bad to admit. One of the things Super Great Friend is most known for is his Illbleed LP. And I've never actually finished watching the old Illbleed LP. I've seen a large amount of it, but I never got around to finishing and I forgot. I'm a little ashamed of that. I probably should finish watching it at some point. It's so weird to watch his old stuff from like 10 years ago. Because his personality changed a lot. Well, no, it's not that his personality changed a lot. It's that he shows more of his personality now than he does back then. Back then he was more stoic in his LPs, and you know what I mean? More to the point. Now these days he's more embraced his sense of humor, and it's great. He has grown. Like it's pretty great to see. Like, it's still him, but it's just it's funny. You look very anime. Thank you. Do I feel anime? I don't know if I feel anime. I feel fat. I ate a lot today. I did my workout today, then I ate a lot. Super Saiyan Fox. Excuse me, I'm Alma. This isn't Super Saiyan. It's not sticking up. Okay. You don't feel anime, you just be anime. 3 more beers to anime. You know, I still have to figure out what my other emotes need to be. I feel like changing my emotes up. Having one as Kingston is good. But like, I still haven't figured out what I want to do with them. No, not that kind of fat, so I've put on a few pounds these past few months, let me tell ya. So, Mr. Feel reminded me of something very cursed I have to mention to you guys, but I believe he's still willing to do a Bob and George stream. Where we just go through the Bob and George comics. Just a stream of us bullshitting and going through them. So, here's where things get funnier. It would be really easy for me to make an author cosplay. Okay, it's the most cursed and most best, but what if I was also cosplaying as the author? Think about that for a second. If I cosplayed the exactly. Wouldn't that be fucking funny? Because all it is like a shirt, gloves, some hot pants. I already have blue tights. Like, it's super easy for me to do that, so it'll be really, really funny. That's the thing. That's so easy to do, and it would be so cursed, and it would be so great. I should wear something low cut so that it makes it even more cursed. That makes it more cursed. That would make it a lot funnier, actually. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. I'm Dorothy. Aww. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Huh? Oh, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Usual. Oh. I wonder what's wrong with her, though. Piano woman. That's what she wants. Her usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged up, mixed up. Boom. Piano woman. Boom. Here. Something to make Feel audibly uncomfortable. He already knows my idea. And he's just, let me see what he said. Okay. I linked to him a few items I found that would work well for this. And his response, and I will quote, is, "Please God, why?" So that's Mr. Feel's response. Just, please God, why? I really want to do it though, because it'll be a lot of fun. Nice. Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? All those ponderings brought to you the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. I can read words. I'm literate. What? Solipsism. That the P after the S after the P is throwing me off here. Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solace means alone, and ips means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. That's, kind of actually how it went. TBH. You reread Bob and George annually. And I want to believe it's better than other webcomics, but it is aged like milk all those years. You reread Bob and George from beginning to end every year? Excuse me? Oh god, that's a mood. It is a mood. What she's talking about here? I've not read Bob and George since, like, when it was around. I think the last time I read anything about Bob and George was... Oh, God. At least 15 years ago. Holy shit. Whew. I read it when it was still like midway, and I like marathoned a ton of it, and then when I was done I was just like, why the fuck am I reading this? I don't know if, did I ever read the ending? I don't know if I did. I binged a ton of it over a couple days. And then I didn't know why I was doing it. And I was like, this sucks. And then I stopped. But some people... Oh, I might have seen the ending then, but it's been so long. Mr. Feel, however, did things such as create his own Sprite webcomic back then, inspired from Bob and George. Now, we'll never see what that is because I believe it's lost forever. And you can't actually see the forums in the Wayback Machine, like the individual posts and everything, so you can't find it. I assure you, I tried. I absolutely tried. There was one time I was talking to Field, he was telling me about it, and I was just like, I'm just like hunting for it, and I'm like, I'm gonna find it. Oh man. I couldn't though, but it would be so much fun to stream it because I would be like reliving all of it because so much I don't remember. But it'll snap back to me once I see it and drive me nuts. But we get to hear like from Feel all the things he did. Oh my goodness. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on. Just making sure. I think I should make her drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Ah, this is one of those I can give any drink orders and it doesn't matter. So we can just give her rum. Ooh. Rum. Bottle set. Rum. Here you go. Stop tying the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Hi, voice box. How you doing? Blah. You started from the exit simulation arc as a kid and I dropped from to middle school? What a time. Yeah, I was in middle school when I read it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I was in middle school. Now, if you want to know something cursed, something truly cursed, I don't know where it would be. Could be in the bin in that closet. But it might be upstairs. I own something extremely cursed. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna check something. Alright, I couldn't find it. It's not in this one bin. The terrible thing isn't in the one bin. Instead, I found good things. I have this. I love Dr. McNinja a lot, and I think it's really, really good. So I have, and it's signed in 08. And I actually, when he signed it, he told me that I have one of the original ones that have a spelling error on here. I also have Dr. McNinja, Surgical Strike. And then I have Operation Dracula from Outer Space. And then I became poor and couldn't buy books anymore. From webcomic artists. But, you know. Anyway, These are good things that I own. I have a ton of books in this one bin that I like. You might read McNinja now. You should. So I'm sure you guys would agree with me that without spoiling anything, because I refuse to spoil it, wasn't the King Radical reveal one of the greatest things ever? Wasn't that one of the best holy shit moments ever? I actually did not call it whatsoever. It just happened and I lost my fucking mind. I lost my mind. Just Dr. McNinja is so good. And I loved it. We're talking about the webcomic Dr. McNinja, which is absolutely phenomenal, by Chris Hastings. Really, really, really good. So what I was trying to find it's really cursed is I was trying to find my Mega Tokyo books because I own the first 2 books of Mega Tokyo. Which I'm very embarrassed by. Yes, this is a really good song. Let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, the uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point, I cried at the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. What is this? Oh dear. Dorothy. I don't suggest doing that. It's not a good idea. You can't wait to hear the Nirvana soundtrack. I'll be like, it'll be great. I'm sure. Every time you play this game, the song plays during this conversation. Well, if you set it up that way, it's gonna keep happening. Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Donna Zane. Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? This game is horny. Hi, Winter. How are you? Duh. Seriously, Jill? She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud for Mario. Optional. Karma train. On the rocks, blend it up. Give him a sunshine cloud. Bitter, girly, soft. Bam, sun cloud. Here you go. Thanks. Excuse me. Drinking beer makes me burp. Call me Dorothy. You can also call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? I'm a man's man. I like men. I do like that. I'm a man's man. Very nice. Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... I wasn't hitting on you, I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, I get it. Don't worry, you like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. I'm just shocked that he likes motorcycles. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Did they open this bar in the world's gayest city? This game, I was telling you, Winter, this game is hella gay. Like, I tell everyone, it's super, super gay. Illegal racing going on there. You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going down there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker gang called Christine Love? Oh, that's right. That was from the article she was talking about. Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is nobody's ever faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that gets beaten to a pulp. They turn out to be what they seem. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Piano man for Mario. Columbus, Ohio. Is Columbus, Ohio really gay? I have not been... The only times I've ever been in Ohio is driving through it. And most people I knew from Ohio hated it and left. That's all I know about Ohio. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? The belief that some little out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such lilum. Thus they call them replibots. Gasp. Columbus is a safe haven for the most part. I know, isn't Tokyo Attack in Ohio now? I think that's where Anthony went. Because that was, like, closer to all the cons and stuff that he, like, goes to and whatnot, I think. I haven't seen Anthony since MagFest. I don't go to cons much anymore. Not that I ever went to too many. But I used to see him when, like, Tokyo Game Action was still around back in the day, and, well, mostly when it was in Massachusetts. I went there once or twice when it was in Rhode Island, but I mostly went after they had moved to Massachusetts in Winchendon. Winchendon Mall. I miss Tokyo Game action. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. The first time I've heard about it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Winter. So for those of you in my Discord, Winter has created a new lane cover for Beatmania. Well, Lunatic Rave 2. A new custom lane cover to use. I don't think I'm going to be implementing that one. I think that one is just gonna stay there in the BMS lane cover section of the Discord, and it can just be there for people to see. I don't think I'll be using it. You have the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the Kid Lilum here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilum item singles nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They'd be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little. It's in the restricted section? I don't have a restricted section. It's in the BMS lane cover section. I'm pulling tonight until I get the new 4-star girl, by the way. In Dragalia Lost. I'm pulling until I get the new 4-star girl. She is hella cute. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replobot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid they would come. What would I do then? Remember, I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid would be my only solace when the Nevuli crabs invade. Or I mean, when the Replobots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Fact, anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey. They brought you a package. Ah yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Jill, it's not that funny. It's not that funny, Jill. Okay. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Out of excuses for giving you extra money. Jill wonders if Maneki Nekos actually bring luck. Buy one to prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay. Let's buy one. Its paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust him. Aww. We're doing okay on money, right? It's doing the 30th. We got 2 more days to make enough money, right? We won't get evicted, right? I'm sure we won't get evicted. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Meow. You would pull hard for the new 4-star, but I'm saving for Gala. Saving for Gala is smart. She's really cute. Have you seen her? Seriously. cute. She got big baps. She got the baps. Oh. Oh dear. Who's ready for a joke that didn't age well? Where's Phil? She is extremely cute. You got screwed in Gala Ransel. I didn't get Gala Ransel, but I got a lot of other good stuff. And Gala's the best time to pull, just because you get so much good shit from doing it and the rates are better, so. It's directly from Final Fantasy House. Oh no, what did he just... What did Phil just say? I just messaged him about something and then I see this. Drinking green Gatorade and calling it Mako. That's directly from Final Fantasy House. Oh my god. So in the Big Think dimension, Phil made the joke that he's drinking green Gatorade and calling it Mako. And I quoted him on Twitter, and I tweeted that, like, this seemed like a joke from the GeoCities era. Like a joke you'd made back then when, like, Final Fantasy VII came out and people would be on GeoCities and shit and be online. You'd be in a chat room and you're, like, 14 years old and you're just, like, drinking my Mako. Thinking you're, like, edgy and funny and shit. And, Phil has just informed me that's directly a thing that's from the Final Fantasy House. No, why? Nope, never, stop, don't do it. I can't even, don't talk about it. I watched the, Down the Rabbit Hole video about the Final Fantasy House. I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times because I couldn't fully grasp what the fuck was going on with it. Like, I was playing like phone games and stuff, Puzzle and Dragons, some other stuff while like listening to it, and I'm just like, I had to listen to it again because I'm just like, what is going on here? What is this timeline? And then he actually made a timeline video, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Sex-starved sociopathy. Man, that was it was a different time. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think it's mundane it's become. Live in a world you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technology, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Want to marry me? Can't marry your own son. I feel so cursed now that Phil said that. It's terrible. I feel horribly cursed now. Just completely cursed. I need another beer after that one. It was a different time. So, I didn't get crazy headaches from the beer last week. And I didn't get crazy headaches from having wine with dinner the other night, so maybe I'm dealing with alcohol a little better now. I mean, I'm not drinking a lot, which is good, but what could be causing the crazy headaches then? I don't know. Well, the alcohol, but still. First space colony to develop. Hellas Rabbit is in space now too, amazing. Even though space was imagined as a promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. Shin Outer Paradise is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army. Oh, great. Is this a Gundam reference? Is this a Gundam reference? I mean, it obviously is a Gundam reference, but, you know. Obviously. So, Yick, the final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Yick, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. I get those two jokes. Full chart including lifetime sales. Yick, the final remaster, 3.5 million new. Hatsune Miku Project Remaster 1.5, Sting's Face 250,000. Water Pro Wrestling G. Dang it, Ron Paul. This is the third final this year. Is it worst timely? I guess that would be like, I guess this is just an alternate reality where Yick turned out to be good. Oh, it's definitely a Fire Pro Wrestling joke. Yeah. Water Pro Wrestling. I used to have a friend named Dave from the UK in some of the chat rooms I'd hang out with. And he played so much Fire Pro. So much Fire Pro. And what was always funny was his one friend, someone else from the chat, would make these like overpowered characters with max stats, and they would always lose to Dave's AIs with like shitty stats because he just made the AI better. And that was always really, really funny. That's all I know about Fire Pro Wrestling, was my friend owning the whatchamacallit, Munchkin characters that the other guy would make, and that was always pretty funny. So yeah, Yick, the final remaster. Oh man. I think it's been asked if I would stream Yick, and no. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a neat just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? No, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're just going there to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. So I'm full of myself? You are? I mean... Look, Jill. Jill, you're great. And I don't have bad things to say about you. Is that a good answer? Put our favorite show on. Let's do let's put wrestling on this time. Good evening. Jill, I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. When firecrackers scare off the dog. Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Scare off the dogs, yeah. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds and I don't care. Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. I'm just gonna leave. I'll leave this. I don't know if anyone has song requests, but, you know. Mixed drinks and changed lives. The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. You ever notice his neck has, like, this connection here? Like, is he supposed to be a Lilum, or? Huh. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Huh. No, get me a Mars blast. The dude who says he won't come back and then he just keeps coming back. Well, that is incorrect. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Blend it. Boom! Mars blast. Done. Here you go. How do needs afford drinks though? That's a good question. Needs afford drinks thanks to kind donators and supporters of their various humble endeavors. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I could fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It'd be more like saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Huh. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. I thought we had a conversation about this at some point. Already, I thought. At least I thought. Whatever. Here, good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Alright, pile driver, then suplex is the one that's like a pile. I remember now. I remember. Say your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe I need to look for a specific file at. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine neck sponge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easy to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. Ugh. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What do you have, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right. It sounded fine. He's a bit of a dick. He could use a gut punch. Let's be real here. Let's age it. Let's mix it. Gut punch. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I had a couple extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all their maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines is the body outweighs the cons. And the body. Whoop, I can read. And the rest of the enhancements, are you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? I'm sure most of you understand the reference Jamie is, right? I would hope, at least. Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. It was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy, right? I wouldn't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Hee 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 hee. What's up? I'm here. What's up, everyone? Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood, too. Alma, I'd love to give you a bad touch. I'd love to give you a bad touch. On the rocks, mix it up. One bad touch. For myself. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. She really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump on the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Damn. Damn. That's brutal. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house and I wanted to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That, my friends, that's fucked up. That's a fucked up thing to do. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I had her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I had for her, She made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. Enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine. Aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? That is one... My dead ex's sister, Jill. That is... Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brandtini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Alright. We're giving her her favorite. My favorite. My favorite? Whoops. Obviously, we're serving myself my favorite drink. Obviously. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Anna. What are you doing out of the TV? Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Oh no, that's very rude. That's rude. You can't just say that about me, okay? That's mean. That's rude. How dare you? Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift your sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Anna, you're an asshole. Alright, enough? Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage, lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Yes. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Well, hello. Yeah? You're meowing at me, but you're the one who's upstairs all day. Oh. Yeah, I'm wearing the wig. It's looking at my hair like, what the hell is this? What? What's wrong? Hi. You just saying hi? You want some melon? You want some melon? Yeah? No? No? You're allowed to. Hold on. I gotta take my glove off. Hello, buddy. You were upstairs all day, weren't you? Yeah. Sleeping in the bottom of the bassinet. What are you, a baby now? You're 6 years old. Do you know that, Kingston? You're like an adult cat. That's adult enough, I'd say. You're a young adult, Kingston. Yeah. Kind of. Kind of. Look at this good floof over here. Alright, let's move the camera on him. Yep. You have food, you know. You're the one who didn't eat much of it. Also, did you know your water fountain is completely clean? That's right. I cleaned the entire thing. Whoop. Now you have fresh water in there. It's good, right? Oh. I always have to stop what I'm doing to pet him when he comes by. He's been gone for a little while. Right? Bonk. You know what this game makes me want to do? This game makes me want to stream Shadowrun for Super Nintendo again. It's been over a year. I'm allowed to stream it again, right? I'm allowed to stream it again after a year since I played it, right? I also need to stream Live a Live again. Because that is like one of the best games ever. But I love Shadowrun for Super Nintendo. It's so fun. This definitely makes me want to play it again. Although, I think Tales of Berseria is going to take a while. But that's okay. I really like Tales of Berseria. A lot. It's been a lot of fun. Let's serve it up. Here you go. Hey, I can change the channel again. Cool. Thanks. Did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister, too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant this girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. All right. Whoa, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. She was stressed out from the conversation. Anna was showing up again to make her think she's crazy. Poor Jill. Poor Jill. At least it's safe to keep playing now. I just saw what Spaceman said in the Discord. Winter posted the lane cover that she made, and Spaceman said, "Oh, she's doing the pro Jared pose." I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Whoa. You just jumped on my lap. You just jumped on my lap. Kingston never jumps on my lap. Kingston never jumps off my lap. Oh my god. I'm really happy right now. He rarely jumps on my lap. That's exciting. If someone were to buy something off your Amazon wish list, would it get to you correctly? That? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Shit. Did I update that? I should check if I updated that. Is it still linked on my Twitch page? Holy shit. I am so glad you said that. Because I don't know the answer to that. Here's the wish list. That has some things I already own on it in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Okay. Give me a second here. Shit. Kingston, what are you doing? He's sniffing the books now. Okay, that's fair. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this here. Give me a moment here. I gotta do a few things real quick. To make sure that, whoops. What? Why isn't this here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Why would I have done this? I don't understand why I would have done what I just did. Don't mind me. I'm just being stupid here. Aha! There it is. There it is. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. I did fix it already. Hold on a second. I have to delete some things off of here. There's no need for that, right? Eh. Hold on. Kingston, what are you doing? Okay. It should now be mostly just cat toys. I should find more cat toys to put on here, to be honest, but that is fine. I mean, that's what I mostly care about. Just make sure everything is right here. Okay, it is now good and it is correct. So that is all taken care of. I removed all the Switch stuff from it. I believe it's all set now. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good. It is good and it is correct. I apologize about that. Thank you. Kingston, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. We've moved him. Hi. I know you want to get up that closet because I left it open looking for some books, didn't I? Oops. Oops. Now I have a very curious kitty trying to get up there. No. Here, get your foot up. There we go. Where are you trying to escape to? No. I got you. You're trapped now, Kingston. You're trapped here on my lap. I have kidnapped him. No, you're kidnapped. Catnapped. Put my hands back on. No! He escaped! He's escaped! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Kingston, just escape from me like that? He was probably sleeping the whole time, so now he has all his energy. Cat energy. It's less chilly today. Switch the order. There we go. Chilla Kid's looking for you. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying when giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to go, still go to the college course, but I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed head first into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Make a bleeding Jane for Gil. Little 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and blend it. Spicy. Classic. Sobering. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. But yes. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? Dunno. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Hmm? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Let's help him out and get him a beer. I feel like when I first played this game, I memorized how to make a beer. Would you lighten up if I showed you I could interact with the environment? Yeah. Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There! Wow! Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Well, I saw something. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Doroth Inquisition. Dorothinquit. Ouch. I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Why do you have a spare... Dorothy. Dorothy, please. Honey. Oh, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. Sour. Girly. Soft. That's like me. Sour, girly, and soft. I guess I'm a fluffy dream. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yup. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so you do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. Just gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Let's see. Not here. Weird, I'd swear the tracks led here. Oh, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. Who is this? Can I get you something? Let's have a brandini. Sure. Aha. This is the second secret client who arrives as a result of serving Alma a flaming Moai, unlocking the achievement on a hacking pilgrimage. Yeah, that's what I got. Oh. Oh. Let's get a brandini for them. So this is a cameo character from 2064 Read-Only Memories. I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now. The registry says error? Huh? The money's there, but the registry can't display the name properly. Still, what brought you here, mysterious person? I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes. Trail? The massive leak of White Knight's insider info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me. I can talk. So I started seeking the trail of the transmission. Do you work for someone then? No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit is quite the urban legend, and I wanted to study it. So, how many of you think Alma is Alice Rabbit? I mean, when she hacked, there was a little bunny. So, I mean, you know. So, I'm not familiar with 2064 Read-Only Memories. Huh. It's rated highly. Cyberpunk thriller that explores the social challenges of tomorrow through a classic adventure gaming. Huh. At least it's not Yick. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit is a person or a group? Excuse me? Well, there's people who say that it might as well be a group instead of just a person. If it can be just a group, it can also be just a symbol. Everyone using the Alice Rabbit moniker could be doing so as a way of staying anonymous while projecting clear intent. That's another thing. Alma talked a lot about it maybe being a group of people and things like that. She might just be one person that was a part of Alice Rabbit at some point. Kind of like anonymous type deal. And she could have been one of them. Or like did it once involved with them or like a similar thing. And but not like everything that they did. This lady's hella lesbian. It does seem that way, doesn't it? I doubt it though. Why? Alice Rabbit's actions are too consistent. It can't be a group, and if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda. The attacks are too consistent and use similar methods. Really? I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same bunny avatar. But the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track, actually. His tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack. And so you came to check on what might be left behind from the last hacking job? A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. So would you mind giving me a Zen Star? Sure. That's one that's 4 of everything, right? It is. And 2 buns at the same time? I can't. Just curious. Excuse me, Zen Star? I haven't done that in a while. Here. Ah, as nasty as I remember. So what have you found? Can you share? Sure, why the hell not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or are, they spend a lot of time planting seeds all over the city. Seeds? There's traces of the video being streamed from up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Streaming Chan pulls. Hey, House, what's going on? Every one of them using different ISPs, some even using internet providers from outside the city. There's even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving it the means to access the network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Streaming Chan is Alice Rabbit. That'd be impressive. Someone who's streaming themselves like 24/7 is actually the hacker. That would be super impressive, actually. She did it for the content. Also access devices early to make sure they'd be turned on at the right time. I was having a Blue Moon Belgium White, and now I'm having a Sam Adams Summer Ale. The only thing without the transmission was my old CRT, so yeah. Quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no trace whatsoever where anything came from. Even if you look at the metadata and the leaked files left in all the devices after the transmission ended, there's nothing. Perfect crime, then? Not perfect. Compared to other attacks, like the first leaks that started riots around here, this one is sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other occasions. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, any attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed. I see. Well, I must keep moving. Oh yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way. Nice meeting you. Huh, the registry cleared up too. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Jill thinking a lot about the Kira Miki. Buy her one of the posters to prevent her from getting too distracted. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Well, it's only 300, so I guess we'll buy it. We just have to make, you know, $2,500 today so we don't get evicted. I'm sure things will be okay. Alright, make sure to save the game here. Day 17 is the last day before rent is due. Perhaps the most important turning point in the game. If you're on your first playthrough and you want to stay on track for flawless service, which we didn't get because we saw some alternate dialogue earlier, only buy the poster, then go to work. If you're trying to get the bad ending, spend as much money as you possibly can, buy everything at the shop, and purchase as much nano camo as you can. Oh no. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Okay, we'll save it here. Being only with Lilim can be tiring though. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilim company. Gonna be real with you guys. That feeling no Lilim girlfriend. Birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie Mae, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Okay. For those of you familiar with Gigaboots, how many think Eric wears socks with sandals? How many of you think Eric wears socks with sandals? You wear socks with sandals, Dan? Oh my god. Oh my god. He does. Hasn't this already been talked about? Huh. Just with Birkenstock. PTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. Oh yeah, there's late to the party, augmented eye. There's a difference in the Northwest. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Oregon takes their sandals seriously, also their pot and craft beer. Frisbee golf, God, it's so stereotypical. So freaking stereotypical. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned into Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy, self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. Oh, man. Frisbee golf should be an Olympic sport. I can't handle that hipster shit. I'm sorry. I can't handle Frisbee golf. I'm like... I lived in Austin, Texas for a year. I can't handle that shit. I can't handle hipster shit. I can't handle hipster culture. I can't handle it whatsoever. I think disc golf is the same thing. Bowling should be an Olympic sport. Thank you for coming to my Earl talk. Frisbee golf is fun. Winter. Winter, is this what it's like to put up with me? I have to put up with you liking Frisbee golf? Is this what it's like to put up with anything about me whatsoever? They call it disc golf here exclusively. You think, oh, okay, Fish is a good band. Whatever. Freaking normies around here. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple things for Saturday. And so I designated you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. It is true, the bar should have 2 people. You can't really call it Frisbee golf if you own a Frisbee golf course, because that's a copyright name. Frisbee golf is a copyright name? Huh. I did not realize that. I figured that would just be Frisbee golf. Oh, that's Frisbee is... Oh, wow. That's right. Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about that. Big Toy at it again. Damn, Big Toy. Time to expunge Frisbees from the script you wrote for class. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Alright. Give me some song suggestions, guys. We've been using the same 10 songs this entire time. Like, it's just been the same thing the whole time. I do have a lot of good ones on here already, so it's tough. I guess we'll just leave it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Deal with the crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill, sorry, but is there anything I can hide? Is anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy in my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, where's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid. All of the usual. Right. Oh, you remembered me after 2 weeks. Sup, buddy? You need a big old booty beer? Big booty beer. Mix it up. Big old beer. Here you go. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but... You do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp and the company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenarios, they'll buy the damn operation and keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is in the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certifications but never use them. Certificates, whatever. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. No news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Alright, that's gonna moonblast. I feel like he's not all that unlikable by the end of the game. You know what I mean? He's still... Oh. What did I do wrong? What did I hit wrong? Oh, I have to blend it! Duh, I just mixed it. I didn't blend it. Oops. There we go. Moonblast. But it's good how they make some characters like him understandable within the context. You know what I mean? Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? All right, didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. I mean, I said understandable. I didn't say redeemable completely, you know. I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. Mr. Donovan, I just praised you, and now you gotta be like this. I wanna know just how detailed those King class Chia models are. Chia, whatever, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off in the thought of me cheating on her. Oh no. Oh no. So isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Is this about Pro Jared? I like how I said he's an understandable character, and then after I said that, he immediately was just like the most disgusting ever. Just like, as soon as I said that, he became like more disgusting, like more overtly disgusting. I feel silly right now. Pro Jared is just... That dude is so ugly. Like, that dude is ugly and he's not even that entertaining. I've seen some of his videos and I just like felt so whatever. And like, I remember months ago being really bored and seeing his video in my feed on YouTube on like the recommended list. And like, despite being bored as shit, I did not want to watch one of his videos because I just thought they were stupid, not that funny. And yet people would want to send him their nudes. Pro Jared, of all people. This makes the Asago Academy stream funnier now, by the way. Disco worm. He just... The hubris you must have to have that attractive of a wife when you're that ugly to cheat on her. To have a wife that attractive and still feel the need to like send pictures of your genitals to minors. Like, okay, I know it's more than that, where it's like, look, even if you're married to someone attractive, your eyes might wander and et cetera, et cetera. Look, I get it. Humans are humans, but like, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Even if you're married to someone who's not attractive, it's still a fucked up thing to do. Like, you're still a piece of shit for it. Like, that's not the point I'm making. It's just, that makes it funnier. Not funnier, but like... Frumpy weeb puss. That's right, frumpy weeb puss. Seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Seidel wants something sweet, so we're gonna give her a piano woman. All aged, mix it up, piano woman, here you go. Thanks. I forgot that there's just a still image. Oh, there it goes. It did like the pow, but then it just stays that way. Alright, let's do cool. Cool. Do you know why Donovan is following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not... You guys want boxing or card captors? You quoted that at work today? Frumpy weeb puss? I need to remember that one. It's too funny. I'm not an older guy and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? That's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but... I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that, and he read it. After he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already know him well enough, and it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. And I met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. Hee. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. I can see that. Dragalia Lost is kind of a train wreck now for co-op. Why is that? Did something happen? That's odd. I was doing co-op today and it seemed fine. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like, but if I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. So this says to give her the Mulan tea that we have. Boop. Bottle set. Tea. Serve. Oh. Yeah, I mostly did Lunatic Alberian Front with some friends. Because trying to pug it is pretty freaking awful, I gotta say. Perfect. Hey, you're a King Class CIA, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. Hey Jill, will you go to my next concert? I heard every ticket was sold out, never mind how expensive they are. So I guess that's a no, sorry. So honest. Now you will. Here. Eh? Is this? It's a ticket for my encore concert. Sorry it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. And no, I mean, this is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it though. You will. It even has a backstage pass so we can talk afterwards and you'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know. I like you. You're attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. God, it feels so weird to get a gift. And from a celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it. You deserve it. Although, I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I've thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it my all on stage. They gave those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best and give it my all as a way to repay them. I should, give it my all mixing drinks then? Of course. I see. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star first. All right. You got it. A sparkle star for Miss Idol. Get her drunk. Get her drunk. Yes. Here. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. All right. Oh, Gil. 2069? Nice. Tsukuban Games. All right, so we gotta save it here. We got our alternate save file should we want to do other things. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Okay, we'll just leave this as is. All right then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Alright. Greetings. I'm putting cool back on. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. Alright. Huh. So, Bleeding Jane. Sorry, I was reading something that's coming up next here. For another secret client. Ooh. Bleeding Jane, here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. The game reminds you of cozy days, making drinks for people. It is nice. I love this game so much. It's really good. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil's the one you can know that too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about them, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled while the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Can anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, so a new field ripe with patents, just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Hen what? Ahem. They looked really gaudy. Does Stella watch Toku? But it turned out the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces, but regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamount to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously. Hen what? Ahem. Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Alright, I am going to run to the bathroom real quick. So just give me a brief moment. What? realize I don't know where he is. And I shut the door upstairs, so I might have trapped him upstairs if he's up there. Kingston! I'll leave the door open and find him later. It's okay. I just don't want to trap him upstairs because if he needs to come down, that'd be a problem then if he couldn't get down. So I was gonna have another beer. And I opened the fridge because I thought I saw beers there earlier. But the only thing that was in there... Oh, there... Where the hell are you? The only thing in there was Bud Light. And there was no way I was drinking Bud Light. That's just a waste. A waste of fluids going into my body. I don't want to deal with that. I'll just drink some water. That's fine. So we gotta give her a Brandtini. Aged mixed. There we go. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? Tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. And so the rumors about her being a really nice person I'm sorry. The rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I know, she even got me a ticket for the concert. She what? I had to twist some arms to get tickets for the Encore concert. And not only did you get them free, the idol herself gave them to you? Do you have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of hers, but I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such a magical aura to them. Everyone says they have to be seen to be believed. You really like her music, huh? It makes me happy. What can I say? I love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Hell, it even helped me when I was worried sick about Say at the bank. It made me forget all my worries, even if for a while. Huh, I see. Say, Jill, you want to come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. You want to come with us both? I'd love to. I didn't want to go by myself, but... Are you okay with that? I don't want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you give me a classic drink? Sure. She wants something classic. Huh. So the notes are saying Apparently, you can fix up but not serve a flaming moai, reset your drink making, and serve Stella a beer, and it will still count for serving a flaming moai and summoning secret client number 3. Well, I guess we need to try that then. Let's see. What was the flaming moai again? I never say that properly. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but whatever. So what we need to do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have it here. Reset it. And then serve a beer. And that should apparently work, it's saying. Well, I guess we'll find out. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? We'll see if it worked. I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a younger gardener that left to study engineering. He actually came back. He still comes by every weekend and tend to the plants. I guess it sounds nice. Mixed feelings about that. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job, I might find you something. There was a place near here where the people were hoarding 70 Maine Coons. How did they hoard 70 cats? Maine Coons, no less. Kingston, where are you? Maine Coons are big cats. Have you seen Kingston? He's not, I don't even think he's full-blooded Maine Coon. I think he's like half. He might be half, I'm not sure. I mean, he behaves like one, and he's a big cat. He's just not as big as some huge Maine Coons, but... he's either half or mostly, you know. They are fluff. Hoarding... you make that... so, was that, like, really bad? That sounds really, really bad. 'Cause hoarding 70 cats seems like a bad idea. But they are floof. The SPCA took them away. I'm not surprised. That's too many cats to have. Wait, I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. Why would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyway? I got trying to crack it in the first place, but that'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it mobilized everyone still stuck in one of those suits. 300? Oh my god. That's too many cats. That's a problem. That's unhealthy for everyone. So the ones who were upholding the law did so using suits that were by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it, though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those money starts. So there's a speedrunner who Winter says looks identical to her, like a clone. I've seen pictures of Winter. They are shockingly similar in appearance, the two of them. So every time this person is like speedrunning something on GDQ or something, we always make jokes to each other. And I'm just like, hey Winter, good job on your run here. I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Stella. Oh, Joe, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Hey, it worked. Excuse me, is this the Rad Sheba bar? Hello? Somebody fell for that one? Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. Certainly. So we have a different kind of cat boomer here. The third secret client who arrives as a result of serving Stella a flaming moai.
Fox is pretty and nice to me and deserves lots of hugs and head pats.
Thank you, Nameless. Thank you for your subscription and your kind words about me. Also, Nameless is Stream Mommy. Refer to her as such. Jess, as with all secret clients, is a cameo character from 2064 Read-Only Memories. Interesting. Alright, so she wants a Sugar Rush. Let's make it super. Let's make this Sugar Rush extremely alcoholic. Here. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here, miss. Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana? Or is it more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid. Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it's most likely from here. That's true. That's all true. If you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? My eye itches. Goodness. Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff. 2 shots. But just for the hair, I need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird. I mean, nowadays, genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devalued our currency is. Or maybe it's both these things and then some. I see. Oh, but look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else? Let's try the Brandtini. Sure. Brandtini. That's my favorite drink. Boom. Serve it. Here. Thanks. It's interesting though, hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something. It'll make me more likely target for mugging then. Everyone is a likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant anyways. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask something? Go ahead, no problem. Are cat boomers hybrids? No, I don't think so. While there is genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effects of a treatment, if you will. Really? Because there seems to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales as skin, but your skin is a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. Oh, I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Oh, right. Could you give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall? Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right when you see a frat house. Here you are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Please come again. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idle girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I didn't think about it that way. This is like a classic wrestling conversation. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy. Fuckboy. 8th grade what? We thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar. So, we have just enough money to make rent. Oh my god. Jill will have a roof over her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Have a very nice day. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! $398. So, okay, the optional thing is to purchase the PC9X and assorted cartridges, which I do not think we can do. If you are really going for a full 100%, you can now attempt the Magical Warrior Julianne minigame, a side-scrolling bullet hell shmup that can be accessed by clicking on the little TV in the bottom right of Jill's room, provided you have purchased both the console and the cartridges. Additionally, receive the I Feel Like an Adult achievement for paying all your bills, and focus for never being distracted. Nice. She has more money than me. Yeah, we don't... we don't have enough money, and we don't have enough because I bought the Kiramiki background early on in the playthrough. Oops. 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 I never played this shmup though. Maybe we can get that later on in the game or something, but I want that pink shirt. You can actually get this pink shirt. Like, I'm pretty sure it's sold in multiple places now. Like, I've seen enough people with it that it's easy enough to get. But a lot of people have it now because of this game, which is great. Alright, guys. I am going to end it for tonight here. And then next week will be the end of Valhalla. Splitting up a bit so we get one more week out of this. So what's really funny is, Winter, how you were making jokes about how a lot of videos you watch are dated. Like the one where someone talked about how they're going to be streaming after the video or whatever. And I've been putting all my Valhalla streams on YouTube. And it's funny because I don't really pay attention to where the end of the videos are. When I make the highlight and send them over, I just send the whole thing over. So me talking about how, like, hey, so tomorrow I'm going to be streaming some more Tales of Berseria, and I hope you see you guys there for that. That's just going to be at the end of this video. If anyone watches this on YouTube, you're just going to hear me talking about how tomorrow's Tales of Berseria. Will the Tales of Berseria videos be on YouTube? Will you even be able to see them when someone sees this video whenever? I don't know. Who knows? I've just dated this video. But it's okay. Thank you guys for coming by tonight. And I hope I see you guys tomorrow. If you want more Valhalla, that'll be next Monday. We're going to go ahead and finish this. I think that'll be fun. So I've been enjoying doing this. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. And take care.